The Warehouse was the last place that Jim Morrison ever performed, and the Allman Brothers were considered the house band. Now, a local man is trying to preserve that memory in stone. Rob Masson has that.
So much history there.
When it comes to lovers of the old Warehouse, few can top Bobby Wall.
Jim Morrison's last show with the Doors was performed at the Warehouse. American Band by Grand Funk. The lyrics were actually written at the Warehouse.
Wall has converted the third floor of his home into a shrine to the legendary concert venue. Scores of flyers line his walls advertising concerts at the old Cotton Warehouse at the corner of Chapatulas and Felicity from 1970 to 1982.
I have the first show here with the Grateful Dead. The last show was Talking Heads. It went on for 12 years.
And in between, it was the last place Jim Morrison and the Doors ever performed.
Well, I went down to St. James Infirmary.
That's when they decided to call it quits because of the annex that took place on stage. The rest of the band members just said, we had enough of this.
Stretched out on a cold white table.
It's a rock and roll history that Wall is adamant about preserving.
And the 4th of July shows with Jeff Roteau and yes, $5.
Bobby Wall has proposed building a monument to the Warehouse.
We want to have a centerpiece at the monument site, on the original site, and we want to surround it with the 320 of the top shows that were held at the Warehouse.
Wall has already received $125 commitments for each of 320 bricks, which commemorate every rock act that played the venue surrounding a giant rock.
And it's only 6 blocks from the convention center. I can see a lot of people wanting to go out there and see something that's very unique.
Bobby Wall's idea would seem to be a no-brainer. He's got the history, the vision, and perhaps most importantly, the funding. All he lacks is city approval. City officials are recommending a few design changes, but Wall's committed to moving forward.
I would like to see a rock for one reason, because we need it to be maintenance-free, and we want to not be susceptible to vandalism.
They are rock and roll memories that Wall says are worth preserving. Nothing will ever bring the Warehouse back, but with a little luck, Wall could have a memorial to what once was here on Chapatulas in about a year. From the riverfront, Rob Masson, Fox 8 News.
To learn more about the effort to remember the Warehouse, you can go to Bobby Wall's website, look for a link in the links section of fox8lot.com. Areas along the East Coast struggle to reach